Previously on Follow the Leader.
Interesting. But for now, we have other matters.
You got it.
Yeah, and I think Lizark is gonna lead them both off towards the cargo site, which we are definitely not getting to in time.
Yep. Final score 0-2 in favor of Doris. The mouse has more tokens. They escape.
Yeah, so I think under normal circumstances, Doris would probably get off some kind of quip to Lizark before trying to escape. But nope, this situation seemed like it was gonna suck if Lizark caught up at any point. So she is just gonna GTFO.
Dang, that's crazy.
We now return to your game, already in progress.
I want to know where Hedley is in all of this.
I like to think that sort of along with everything, like quarreling cut away, you just have Hedley calmly back on the horse with the poppet formation, just proceeding apace. Like they know the area. They're just kind of like trotting along. They're not on hypercycles though, so as opposed to the speed that everyone else is moving at, like they're moving at a horse's speed. They're not trying to tire their mount out. They're going at like a trot, not like galloping along gallantly, because they're like, well, you know, whatever's there. It's like the hesitation of, should I find out? I probably should. So they've been keeping a steady pace, if not a particularly hurried one.
So where do we go from here?
Where do we go from here?
Yeah, we've been pretty loose so far about who is choosing the game here. I think technically we should go around the table and have each person pick what they want to do.
Yep.
But we've been going off of what is naturally flowed into each other, which I think is also valid.
Love tabletop. Vibes based.
Mm-hmm.
A framework's a framework like that.
I mean, I think as we have just had Lizark and Jolene run back into each other, we could have a venture forth with the two of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
The gang rolls together.
Unless anything else catches your eye.
Venture forth makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Bene.
So, first, okay, I'm looking at page 12 here. First, to answer these questions together, where are we? Where are we going? What do I notice about you? I think the first two already covered.
Mm-hmm.
So, what does Lizark notice about Jolene?
Oh, Jolene is pretty distracted. You know, she can get that way, but not normally when on a mission. She is a professional. Mostly.
Yeah. I think Lizark considers saying something like eyes forward mercenary, but she's just like, I do not have the patience for the back talk today. I think we could would it make sense to say that Jolene is more familiar with the area? I feel like she's probably been going out on missions and whatnot in the area more so than Lizark has.
Sure.
Who's like, yeah, more of a behind the scenes gal.
Yeah. So pick a question.
Okay, questions. Let me read this list here. Maybe it doesn't make sense this early, but I'm very tempted by at this point in our travels, I uncover a truth that I was not ready to learn.
Always fun.
Yeah.
Start out strong, right?
Also, that's very vague. I'm not sure how we could necessarily I don't know. We could think something up.
See, I was planning on asking that one.
Oh. Well,
Straight up on the same line of thinking. Let's go.
Yeah.
yeah. So, what are we uncovering as we're cycling on through this forest? Yeah, I guess maybe if we need like an excuse to like hoof it and, you know, actually sort of traverse this area on foot so that we can like
wait.
Yeah.
I can answer the question.
Oh, okay.
Oh
okay.
boy.
I see off in the distance. Now this is like kind of interpreting it, but I see off in the distance that Doris did get ahead of us.
Yeah.
So that's bad for Jolene for several reasons.
Well, we know Doris is ahead of us. Did you mean Hedley?
Yes, I'm sorry. Hedley.
That's so fair.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's just again like calm formation situation, like not in any rush, but they are absolutely headed towards the crash site. And from a distance, the poppets may not be as clear. It does look like they have a force with them.
Great. Oh, Lizark is so mad, fuming, furious.
You know what? It's at this point where Jolene just decides she's gonna bolt and try to get there ahead of Lizark.
Okay.
So, I get a look in my eye that can only mean one thing. It is time for a race. Do you accept my challenge? If so, what trouble do we run headlong into?
Well, yeah, Lizark, I think, is not in any position to be not chasing the heck after you right now.
Yeah.
Not her particular mindset at the moment. So, if so, what trouble do we run headlong into? What kind of, you know what? Let's talk this through as a group. What kind of sort of fantastical hazards and challenges do we find in these here wilds?
Ooh, that's a wonderful question. The wilds is where we're heading into after all. So could be anything and everything. Ruins, strange traps, fantastical beasts. Given that there's a kingdom nearby, I'm leaning towards the fantastical beasts side of the equation, but how about you, Shrug?
I like a beast. I like a beastie.
Yeah, I like that.
I was singing Tally Hall Sacred Beast slightly earlier. What are the elements of a beast? Is it great teeth? Is it large body? Is it like a flying situation? Is it just one, or are there several?
You know, my first instinct is just to say big.
It's a good first instinct. Are there more than one?
Maybe one for each of us.
Nice.
Okay.
Now, because I like a good monster design. Let's figure out what these guys look like. Are they sort of more animalistic, more abstract, or is it something that's a little more like maybe less of a beast and more of like a spirit or something?
Could it be related to the whole Legion pullout, like 12 years ago, too?
I do like the idea of like some really big direwolves type thing.
Okay. Pretty big direwolves indeed.
If the dire wolves are big, what's more dire than dire? Terror?
Yeah, so I think we got these big old puppies in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I think we also have to say that these creatures are like incredibly fast, so that we can't just say, "Oh, we fly around them on our rocket cycles."
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was also thinking that Jolene had gone off on foot.
Okay.
And just to make you happy, Emery, yes, she would be hauling ass on all fours.
Yay.
Nice.
Does she notice the beasts in her path?
Ooh, I think,
or is she looking over her shoulder to see if Lizark is caught up?
Yeah, I think she's looking over her shoulder, and you know what? This is not a good day for establishing Jolene's confidence. I'm sorry, competence.
I mean, Lizark just got clowned on in the last scene, so you know what? She's not doing so hot either.
That's what you get for choosing evil.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
We are the cartoon villains.
Gotta lean into it.
This is Failgirl week at the Legion.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so what I want to say is that, Jolene is just running headlong, does not see, looks back, does not see the direwolf that she's about to run into, and I think that, Lizark is just booking it on her rocket cycle, and I think, Jolene sees her, like, massive clawed hand closing in on her, but, instead of, tearing her head off, she grabs Jolene by the tail, like, stopping her right before the direwolf can bite down. And, I think she kind of pulls to a sudden stop and kind of has to just, like, ditches the bike before it is fully stopped, kind of rolls across the ground, and I think the bike goes crashing into a tree and explodes.
Nice.
So now we're bikeless.
Yeah, as you do.
Hey, what gives? Oh. Shit.
I'm counting this as your fault too. She says as the two wolves are circling around them.
Yeah. Fair.
Does this lead into some other sort of minigame, since
I think technically the game does not really have a PvE minigame except for except for a climax of the story.
Would this be a good point to like cut away to the other two characters as they're like arriving to the cargo?
I think so.
Yeah, we want to sort of cliffhanger it here, catch up with these two later.
We get the big ol' uh-oh, and then camera spikes away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How are we gonna get out of this one?
Okay. Well, how about Hedley and Doris, eh?
Yeah. Do you also want to cross paths?
Sure, I think that's a great idea.
Okay. Just we can get a vibe for our character's dynamic and then lead into a game from there.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So, I think we're both very close to this wreckage.
Mm-hmm.
You are obviously going with your very stately entourage.
Yep.
Of puppets. And I am just darting between trees, portaling between them, and gliding to close ones. And I, to my surprise, come across you. So when do you think we last saw each other?
It has to have been sometime in the interim, right? Like, the whole general setting fiction is, like, we foisted off everything. The kingdoms and the resistance are not at odds necessarily, but there's a tension.
I mean, I would think that the Paper Lantern Kingdom has been avoiding the
Yeah.
resistance, right? Like,
Yeah.
you're trying not to be found. Don't perceive me.
Specifically isolated, yeah. And I think part of it was active and some of it was also just we set up the initial barriers and kind of cut off from the resistance and, pretty much just left. That's just it. So, like maybe a couple of years after everything happened and after everything was pushed out, we just said, okay. And like whoever was with Hedley, because I suspect there were others before Hedley took over, just said we're done and deked out pretty much. Probably then it would have been like, because it sounds like it wasn't like a conclusive we're leaving situation. It sounds like it was just like a ghosting situation almost,
Yep.
Just whatever was happening with Resistance and all of its members, the Paper Lantern Kingdom just stopped showing up. Cool. Okay. I think it's one of those situations like, does Doris show herself immediately? Or is this just like a from afar, like observation situation?
I think there is a moment of from afar observation.
Okay.
And then Doris does just like portal, drop right in front of you.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with, we were so close then, and I'm happy and eager to see you now. Do you share my excitement? So I drop right in front of your little procession of puppets with this, very Robin Hood leather outfit. I just have this big smile like, Hedley! It's been so long! You've been cut off from us for years. I wasn't sure what had happened. And I fling my arms open, hoping for a hug.
Man, Hedley's not a very explosive personality, but like I think there is like a light twinkle there. These were decisions made not entirely out of their ken, but like politicking and personal relations tend to be different, and especially when it comes to a kingdom's affairs, right? So I think they stepped down and like rather, when you do like when you try to do like the one person does one half of the heart, the other one does the other half. I think this is a Hedley does a thumbs up instead of the other half, and just sort of like reaches between Doris's arms and just gives like a one pat to the head, like, so it has. So it's not like the same level, but it is the same energy. Is this something of your business then? And Hedley sort of like looks over the wreckage, like squinting over it as the puppets are gathering around and like attempting to understand what's there.
Well, I don't know what this thing is, but it's something the Legion was trying to move, I suppose. It's gotta be valuable if the Resistance can get our hands on it. It'll be a serious blow. I mean, Captain Lizark went out herself, and that means problems.
Both eyebrows raised slightly, yeah. And Hedley just sort of like tilts up and then looks over back to the wreckage and then looks to Doris and goes, has the situation changed from up top? Are they more interested in trying to keep things together now?
Do I know what... Are you referring to the Legion with they there?
To the Resistance in this case.
To the Resistance. We're just trying to stop the Legion wherever we can. They've gotten really dangerous again.
I mean, it's been very peaceful where I've been. Of course, we haven't poked very far outside of where we belong at this point. And it is a little bit of a shame. Art always needs new inspiration, but we've been doing well this past 8 years, decade even.
That's great for you, but Raphael still needs the Paper Lantern Kingdom. And not just hold up wherever you've been. People need their stories.
If they're willing to listen this time, then perhaps. Hedley just sort of holds their arms open. I think it's a good point to ask a question. So, we saw something strange the last time we were together. I remember the look on your face so clearly, but what was the look on mine?
I mean, do we think it was related to the Legion? Like, what we saw that was strange the last time was, this was still in the interim period where the Legion was back in their stronghold, but there was something that I think we both would have recognized as some form of scouting apparatus.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Heck, it might even be what caused the Paper Lantern Kingdom to withdraw.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Like, I can envision a scene however many years earlier, like, meeting has occurred and it went, like, okay, as usual. Not great, but, that's how these things are. We step out of it, head out to wherever, Outlook, outcropping, what have you, and see scouts in the distance. Just like, even after being beaten back and foisted out of the land, there's still, even scattered, right? There's still a presence somewhere out there.
And I think, the look you remember from me was anger, mostly. And the vibe of, all right, well, they want to pick this fight. We'll beat them again. And I think I looked at you, and there was a much cooler, more calculating look of you were already going through in your head what this meant your kingdom would have to do. And I think this is the moment you decided that the Paper Lanterns would have to cut themselves off.
Yeah, it's very fair. And Hedley sort of like raises up and has that same expression again, that same sort of calculation. Their fingers twitch a bit and the poppets start to roll, like maybe at least one small crate of the artifacts out, just kind of hauling it for the both of them to look at as they go. I mean, all considered, it was the thought that it wasn't done. Not nearly as much as we thought it would. Not nearly as much as we needed it to be. And if we kept sticking out, if we kept being an obvious target, at some point, they would come for us. More than just the resistance on its own. And try to remove us from the equation,
Hedley, hiding isn't gonna stop that.
It gave us peace for 12 years.
While the rest of us fought to keep the rest of Rothael safe.
I'm sure there are great stories to tell about that, but all the same, for probably much less effort and much less strife, we were at least able to maintain. And we haven't gotten any less for that. We weren't squandered in the same ways.
Well, they're here now, so I guess you've got to pick.
Well, how about this? You for Raphael, me for the Paper Lanterns. If we can't decide just by words, maybe a demonstration would be better to see how much we've changed. Hey, you want to do a little blade and stave?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Just a little blade and stave.
Yeah, a little
Fun.
blade and
Yeah,
stave.
just a little.
Just a little. Doesn't always need to be like completely hostile, but
Well, okay.
All right. Blade to stave. Here's the thing. You and your chosen partners play. However, other players may join freely if it makes sense for their characters to be there. And we are right by the crash site.
Aha. Yes, I think this is a perfect game for our Legion folks to appear in the middle of this fight.
Yep.
And there is a bigger fight now.
At some point, a couple of doofuses pursued by wolves may or may not show up.
Yeah.
That's so real. Okay.
So why are we fighting?
Yep.
Because you won't just join the resistance, and I guess we're just trying to prove a point.
Yeah, I think it's Hedley in particular wants to understand, at least for Doris, what Doris can do now that time has passed and what the resistance can offer. And of course, we're fighting right in front of the crash site. I think for Hedley's side of the situation, they set their horse aside. The puppets kind of clear a ring, and they work efficiently. Like a couple pick up sticks and draw out a circle, a pretty large one, and then some of them form a sort of border around, and then 3 of them join in, either 2 to either side of Hedley's flanks and 1 in front of Hedley. The ones forming a border, I think, have more like robes and sort of attendant gear. The ones flanking Hedley and in front of Hedley are meanwhile dressed more like sort of doll knights, like little helmets, like tiny lances, small suits of armor, and just, like, all of them are joined by almost invisible strings, like clear like fishing line, entwining between them as Hedley's fingers twitch, and the 3 by them stand at attention. And they offer out their other hands towards Doris and go, "I've mastered a lot since then. And if you can overcome all of these with whatever it is that you have at hand, from what I remember, then I'll consider it."
Aw, Hedley. Do you know how many fights I've had since we last met? How long's it been since you fought something that actually existed?
Don't underestimate the power of the stage. I think that clears out the whole "what do you say to me" part.
Yeah. Okay, so at any point we may start an exchange of blows, which consists of an action made by one player and a reaction made by another, which is just a fancy question and answer.
All right. Well, let's do it. Blading and staving. So at any point, exchange of blows. Yep. Action by one, reaction made by a counterpart. Once an exchange is complete, we can go back to free narration or do another exchange as we like. Keep going until we choose an ending or everyone feels they've reached a satisfying conclusion. These first few, I think, are even maybe 1 or 2 at most. I think we can do uninterrupted. How about? But after that, I think we can have our Legion friends crash in on it.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yep.
I think Hedley is not the type to take the initiative. The poppet knights kind of maintain formation, and the hand that they extended forward, they sort of hold out to their side, with the other hand actually controlling the knights, sort of tense and at the ready for a response. So I think in this case, the most appropriate action for Hedley is, I hesitate and you have an opening. What action do you take?
Yeah. I'm gonna find an opening for a quick, cheap hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's just let's see your reaction time. I have this transport wreckage right here. I'm gonna create a portal underneath, like, one of these, like, broken off panels of plating from the craft. Do this flashy bing bang bong where I have, like, it drops through the portal on the ground, it falls through a portal in the air, caught by another portal, and then I create a portal off to your side, and the panel will come flying through that at speed. And what do?
Okay, that's fair. I think Hedley is taking the action. I used my abilities to shield myself. One of the foremost things that Hedley knows about Doris is the portal. And when you're a portal user like this, when Hedley's thinking about this, it is super tempting, much like being an illusionist, to make your first move is not a direct one, to take someone off guard. Remind them that you have it, So I think even rather than flinching, the fingers close to Hedley twitch, and the poppets off to, like, the one in front and the one off to Hedley's side immediately rearrange themselves in formation. They push forward, and two lances cross over and then thrust at the time that the panel arrives to foist it off and stop it dead.
Nice.
And Hedley regards that, looks to the collapsed panel and nods and goes, okay, still at velocity. They then move the thumb on their hand, and that last poppet hops forward and goes, well, you've done your own misdirect. Let's see how you like mine. Hedley waves their other hand, and instead of the poppet charging in directly, it is as if mists start to gather. There's lights that start dancing around Doris, and they show the image of the poppet, like kind of like a flash stepping situation, right? Several possibilities of where the poppet might be striking from as the poppet joins the dance, and they all charge in at the same time. I begin a flashy attack to dazzle you. What do you do?
I think I managed to evade just in time. Like, I'm waiting for one of these things to charge, and I see them, like, going in this dazzling formation instead, and I can't tell what's gonna strike when. So I pivot my evasion and just drop myself through a portal and show up on top of the wrecked craft.
Very fun. And there's like a couple of sharp claps from Hedley's end as they go, good. Best not to engage, right?
I attack rapidly, hoping to overwhelm you. What do you do? And I think this looks like just like this spring dive off of the top of this craft. Doris is just swooping down in a glide, trying to dive straight at Hedley, while there is just a barrage of portals appearing in front of all of your poppets, possibly trying to sneak some portals in to, like, snap the strings that are leading back to you.
Oh, that's fun.
Just trying to mess up where they all are, get them tangled or cut off from you, while I go for your face.
That's so fair. So many fun potential things. I'm gonna borrow from a fistful of dollars for this one because I just like the image. I'll take I withstand the blow like it's nothing for fun.
Okay, sure.
I'll put a twist on it though. So you make contact, right? Doris hits, and Hedley doesn't budge for a moment, and then Hedley steps out from behind Hedley and smiles and waves a hand, and the illusion falls away.
Very good.
And they go, quick thinking, and holding up the, like, to show that Doris didn't just have no effect. Like, they wiggle the fingers, right? And with the portals and the strings and everything, like, the poppets don't fall loose, but they twitch in uncontrollable ways, kind of spinning around in place as Hedley, like, is quickly trying to untangle these lines between them. Just noting, so you've gotten more robust with that control. It's not just one. It's not just a series. It's several at once, isn't it?
Takes a little bit out of me, but yeah.
Hey, how's our direwolf gang doing at the moment?
Can we say that the fight gets interrupted at this point?
Yeah. Actually, I am gonna recommend that Hedley deals me a blow.
Yeah, sure.
It hits me and sends me sailing backwards, and I thunk into Lizark's chest.
Okay, yeah, I think that's fair.
Like, I hit something expecting a tree, and then, oh no.
Yeah, I think I know how to do that then.
Can I do you one better?
Please.
Oh yeah?
So I think Lizark is the one who goes flying, just like out of this copse of trees. Like she lands hard, like tattered, destroyed armor pieces like go scattering left and right as she hits the ground and like rolls to a stop. I think she just like, gets to her knees, spits out a mouthful of blood, tries and just barely gets back on her feet. And then, they crash into her.
Good.
Knock her completely flat on her face again.
That's so
Everyone
real.
is confused.
Yeah.
Everyone is having a bad time.
Everyone's going flying.
I feel like it's that situation where, like,
good.
as this is happening, like, before they immediately arrive, like, Hedley just smiles and goes, but you assumed that I was using these, and the attendants off to Doris's side, like, immediately, like, surge forward and slam into Doris.
Good.
And then that's what causes our, like, a pinball domino situation here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Well, you have an opening, Izzy, for Jolene to be
Mhm.
one of two people in this scene who is actually, like, controlled in the situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real.
Oh, I'm torn between two things here. On the one hand, Jolene is really gonna want to make sure that Hedley says nothing. But also, I would like for her to do something cool.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna go with that latter thing, which is then everyone sees this giant direwolf running out of the woods towards everyone. Only for it to stumble and fall, and as it crashes down, you see Jolene kind of tumble off of it.
Oh boy.
Beautiful.
Thanks for the distraction, boss. You did good.
I think she is going to really bite her tongue as she gets back to her feet.
I love being annoying Lil so-and-so.
Who doesn't?
We're feeling comfortable with the direction of the game so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. And I do see that there was an idea out there for what happens if one of us makes off with the treasure.
Yeah. There's one of these mini games that I am eyeing that I think would be good for like an infiltration thing.
Okay.
And I know that Jolene would hate.
Excellent. Which one you got?
So I was like, oh, so that's a good choice.
Hell yeah. Okay.
May I ask which one you were looking at?
Yeah.
Taking the dance floor.
Oh, I see
We
what
do
you're
love
thinking.
a good dance in our Firebrands games.
You're going for like a through the field of lasers situation, huh?
Oh, no. I was talking about like, okay, we fail, like Legion fails here, but we try to infiltrate the Paper Lantern
Okay,
kingdom.
even better.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fair.
that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Right. So to get there, we must first work ourselves out of this situation, which uncliffhanger next episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, title sequence plays, we pick back up, and it's that sort of awkward standoff where we have the dispatched direwolves and Lizark and Doris presumably getting up from a pile on one side, and Hedley and Jolene on the other hand of things. And everyone's kind of facing each other. It's all the Spider-Men pointing at each other kind of thing.
Yeah.
Is there still one dire wolf left?
Is there still one
We
direwolf
saw
left?
one go down.
Yeah, it's a good question.
I would like it if Captain Lizark actually had like taken care of the other one.
Okay.
Let our villains it was mostly off screen, but let them have a win.
Yeah. That had a win. They took out the direwolves. That's a good one.
Yeah, at some point, we can say Lizark just fully picked one of them up and threw it into a tree.
Yes.
to there it lives.
Hard enough to knock it out.
It becomes a local legend, the dire wolf in the tree. No one knows how it got there. You just look up and you just see this tree adopted dire wolf going, "Oh."
This is your home now.
This is your home now. You walk among the canopy.
Welcome to your new life. It's arboreal.
You're a bird. Grow some wings. Okay. Then yeah, awkward standoff. One dire wolf kind of in the middle of all of us. The resistance, the legion, and the kingdom all there together at once.
Yeah.
Who's gonna say the first words? Because we're still in the midst of this one. It's weird, and we're not sure what's happening. Is it time for a grand speech from Lizark, for instance?
Oh gosh. Yeah, it could be time for a grand speech. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I can do the comedy option.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hi, Doris. Hi, person I don't know.
Hedley just kind of raising both eyebrows.
I don't think Lizark's buying it.
Oh no. No, absolutely not.
The most like double ones attempts at getting that check through, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think Lizard's just gonna be, "You're not paid to talk, mercenary."
Well, so other thing of the situation, Hedley did have the attendants pull out the crate, and even with like sort of foisting Doris over in that direction, like I think they're still set up kind of around the crash site themselves, with the crate kind of out on the ground and nearby the poppets. Scene-wise, I think that puts Jolene close to Hedley and to the crate and the poppets, and that also sounds like because Doris and Lizark both got blown away, they're sort of further out from that point.
You know what? I think here's how the villain is gonna take control of the scenario. We established that Doris just crashed into Lizark. What if Lizark just like picks Doris up one hand and just growls and just looks over at the cargo and growls at them? "I'm going to take that now." And they just hold out a hand for you to portal the cargo to them. Or her to her.
Excellent.
Very menacingly, if that was not clear. Like, "You're going to do this, or I'm going to start squishing."
Yeah, I think with this objective we've kind of left the blade to stave minigame.
Yep. Yeah, I think we determined our ending to that one.
Yep. So yeah, I think I have to do this. There's no other choice. This definitely isn't part of a trick.
Oh
no.
Dear. Oh no.
Guess the villains win again.
Aw, beans.
Darn.
So yes, I have to create a portal under this crate. So it falls out from under Hedley's control. And then I have to put another portal next to Lizark, so the crate just appears there. I have done exactly what you needed me to do, and nothing more has happened.
Alright. Yeah, I think Lizark is gonna grin and then sort of nod to Jolene. "Deal with the other one."
Both eyebrows shoot up again. What's Jolene doing?
Okay, so poppets are back up.
Yeah, the night poppets are probably back in order, right? I assume.
Are there actual strings?
Yes, they are clear and not very visible, but they are there.
Okay, yeah. Jolene's gonna throw some knives to cut the strings on at least one of the poppets.
Yeah, I think Hedley's taken enough by surprise that the string will get severed. The other two like poppets probably around that one. Would you have aimed for like an attendant or a knight in this case?
Knight.
Okay, yeah. Then the other two knights would rush up and quickly pick up the knight poppet.
Yeah, you want to give up?
Wait, Liz, you got what you wanted. Let him go.
In due time. And I think I want a Lizark monologue.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Good.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry for peaking the audio.
You know, Doris, we've done this dance enough times. I've made my little schemes, I've made my little offers. I thought I could get to you, but just doesn't seem to have worked. Somehow we're not on the same page. But I got to thinking, maybe this could be so much simpler. So, here's the new offer. Join the Legion, and then she just barely tightens her grip, or I'll crush you.
Come on, Liz. You know how this is gonna work.
I just told you how it's gonna work.
Right? Alright, you win.
Oh. Well, that's what I like to hear. I think her grip eases up a little bit.
Sort of cutting in, I think Hedley, having observed the shape of Doris's portals, gives a sort of snap of the fingers. And I think they do a misdirection. A portal will appear under the crate again.
Oh.
Wait. No.
It's not doing anything.
Do you want her to crush my throat?
No. It's not doing anything, and I think they're taking advantage of the element of surprise here, because I'm assuming that Doris also looks at touch flabbergasted in the immediate moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it just starts
100%.
It starts sinking through as if it's being taken.
Okay. Yeah, I think Lizette is just gonna, or I think Lizark is just going to click her tongue like, should have figured. And I think she's just gonna like baseball pitch you.
Yeah.
Just throw, just you know what? Not even, just kind of throw you to the side, like not gently, but she's gonna toss you aside and try to grab at the crate before it disappears from her reach.
That's so fair. Lizark will notice that as she grasps at the receding crate, that it's still there. It's exactly where it was, and it didn't move at all.
Oh. Well, isn't that curious?
Hedley, in the meantime, is sort of moving in between Jolene and Doris, and minus the one poppet, draws the rest to formation. The attendants behind, the two knights in front.
Yeah, I think Lizark is just going to just gonna hold the cargo under one arm, put a finger to her ear and just say, "We have what we came for," said the extraction unit. Well then, just a matter of time. Unless you think you can take it back from us.
And Hedley's looking over to Doris, looking over, sort of gesturing with their head.
I think Doris gets up weak. No, Hedley, don't try it. They're too strong.
I can see that much. They're holding up their fingers in kind of the classic puppeteers motion. And I can see that that's something that they maybe shouldn't have. None of us have gotten the chance to do this quite yet, but hey, how about taking shape, huh?
Yeah, none of us have actually transformed on screen.
Yep.
Hmm.
To be continued.